Hey, everybody, and welcome. So, I was about to take my afternoon nap because I do work nights, and Foodie Beauty posted yet another video. And what a surprise! She's doing a food video. She's not eating her diet food, she's eating regular fast food. So, where are we? We went from her talking about doing a water fast to her doing a water fast for less than 12 hours. And she said she didn't feel good and so she had to stop, to eating the diet food, to just going back to the regular junk food. And I'm going to take some issue with Salah because we all know she's not leaving the house to go get that food. She wouldn't be getting that food if Salah didn't go get it for her. Because even when she goes to the grocery store, she stays in the car with the air conditioning. He has to go in and get the food. So, Salah, if you want her to get healthy, you can't sit there and say, I want you to lose 200 pounds. At the same time, you're providing your junk food. You know what I'm saying? Just can't do it. Gotta pick a lane, bro. So, yeah, Foodie did her video. She's been on a tear. She did a post saying that she was going to create a Twitter account and then go after other people on Twitter, people she didn't like. She also did some community posts. I mean, she's just been on one today. Not exactly sure why. Maybe it has to do with the fact that the end of the month is very quickly coming up, and you could almost set a watch with Foodie. Near the end of the month, she always tries to create some drama to get that little bit of Google AdSense money. It always happens. You can always set your watch with her. But she's on one and she's back to talking about BBJ. She's back to grumbling and rumbling and complaining about people. So I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. And anymore, when I watch Chantal and I'm reacting to Chantal, one thought just keeps popping up in my mind. Shut up, Chantal. Just shut up. Anybody that watches this react, if that's how you feel free to put that comment in the comments below. Just put shut up, Chantal. If that's how you feel, if that's the thought that pops into your head too, just comment shut up, Chantal. Let it out of your system because I'm right there with you. So there's not much to cover on Twitter, but we'll start there first. Let me go ahead and share the screen. All right, so there's my Twitter. Ghost Crab says, Chantal, it's time to do the right thing. Chantal is practically begging FFG to have BBJ blanked because if she can't have her, nobody should have her. She also can't stand the thought that BBJ is happy and healthy somewhere else, and we know about that. Absolute winner of this, BBJ. Absolutely. BBJ is the winner. BBJ won. And that's something that Chantal just can't stomach. She can put down 10 tons of food, but the one thing that she just can't swallow, the one thing she just can't digest, is her former pet living better than her and being healthier than her. It's really eating her up. Sassy Pondu, hey, anybody on Twitter, you want to know which account it belongs to Chantal? There you go. There's the account, clear as crystal. How about that? Thank you, Sassy Pondu, for posting that. Hello, Foodie. We see you. And you know what, Foodie? You have a lot of arrogance to think that you're going to get on another platform and try to get a lot of people blocked and banned. Who do you think you are? You don't run YouTube. You don't run Twitter. Just cut it out. Even if you get some people blocked and banned, guess what? More are going to join Twitter. They're going to just open up new accounts. So what's the point? You might as well just give up while you're ahead. Stop wasting your time on things that don't matter and put your time towards things that do matter. You're entirely too focused and fixated on people you don't like on the internet. Sweet Bonnie Girl says, you want to talk about BBJ again? Chantal, okay, let's talk. Chantal gets fresh food, but never gave her cats fresh food, fresh water, clean litter, clean home, vet visits. That's facts. She never gave her pets those things. That's why people don't like her. Has nothing to do with her weight, has everything to do with her personality and the way she carries herself. Okay, who did this? Florida Salt and Sass and Miss Mary Cab MC says Chantal busting into Twitter in spy mode to take us all down. That's hilarious. That's a great picture, I must say. Well done. Indy says Foodie Beauty is dumb. She announces on a video she is going to contact French Fry Girl's vet. Why not just contact the vet and then make a video on what you did or did not discover? See, that's the thing. I think that when it comes to veterinarians, if you're a person, if that is not your pet, you are not entitled to their personal information. One person just can't simply call a vet and say, hey, can you give me the information on so and so's pet? You're not going to get it. Especially considering what she did to BBJ. I think that's private, confidential information. And before I forget, I would like to issue an apology and a correction to myself, a correction for myself, an apology to all of you. I said in the last video that Frenchie went to the courts to file paperwork about the animal neglect. I was mistaken. I read it wrong. So I apologize. I will freely admit that I was wrong. I guess there was paperwork filed, but I do not know what it is. Maybe Frenchie, when she's ready, she will let everyone know what it is. So I'm sorry, guys. I was wrong. So I'd like to correct myself while I'm remembering it. So again, I'm sorry. Okay, shenanigans. Chantal's latest community post. You guys want to see what kind of mood Foodie is in today? Take a look at this. Foodie Beauty says, I love how when I take one video to point out someone's lies, I have no life and need a hobby or attention. Okay, so by that failed logic, what do you people call who make 10,000 plus pages about one person on a forum or Twitter? She's talking about kiwi farms. So this person, Foodie Beauty, who swears that she doesn't care about girl world, that she doesn't pay attention to anything being said about her, she tells on herself. Because how would she know that there are 10,000 plus pages on kiwi farms unless she took a look? So she's paying attention to kiwi farms. She pays attention to all the reaction channels, all their live chats, all the comment sections there, their community tabs. She's everywhere. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Because she's in Kuwait. What else does she have to do? She could spend her time productively, but being productive is something that Foodie is not. So she's just scrolling on her phone, scrolling on her phone. Now she's got those Twitter fingers. I'm going to report people. I'm going to get people banned. Yeah, good luck with that. Twitter is not your forum. Twitter don't care about you. You have no power there. Again, you might as well just stop. Oh, yeah. And I'm creating a secret Twitter to report all of the bully accounts to say bye-bye. Yeah. Not so secret anymore. We know what it is. Stupid. Really stupid, Chantal. Oh, and she also did this post talking about Shannon. Look what she had to say about Shannon. So anybody over on Chantal's side, you think she's a good person? You really think she's a good person? Read that and tell me those are the words of a good person. She's trying to create drama. She's trying to create views. Her views are in the trash. Her super chats are non-existent. Not as many people signing up for memberships anymore. So she has to attack people. She has to go after people because she wants people to fight with her. She wants people to talk about her. Foodie is a narcissist. She needs people thinking about her and talking about her. And the one thing that narcissists like Chantal hate is no attention. So if you're not giving her attention, she will do whatever she has to get your attention. I mean, proof is right here. Look at everything she's saying about Shannon. Making allegations on Shannon that aren't true. You're trash, Foodie. Absolute trash. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. See, there wasn't much. There wasn't much in the way of Twitter. So we're just going to go over to the actual video. I would wait till later to do this one, but I might be do some work tonight late, and I want to get this react done and posted before I take my nap. So we're going to go over to the video. Let me go ahead and just pull it up. And she's in a snarky mood, real snarky, mean and nasty. Don't know what's bringing this on. She's still in a nasty mood, even though she's eating her fast food. So did you and Salah have a fight, Foodie? Are things not good on the home front? The happily married life not so happy? What's going on? Are you frustrated in some way? Or are you just maybe, and I'm just throwing this theory out there. Theory. She wants to go home to Canada, but she doesn't want to admit defeat by going home to Canada. She's trying to find an out that paints her still the victim. You know, like she doesn't want to say, yeah, this marriage sucks. It's over. It's fake. I'm going home to Canada. You know, like she's got to create a new arc of, oh, he was so bad to me and this is so awful. And aren't I the victim? Because that's just the Foodie way. But let's watch the video and I'll give my thoughts. And showing Julia as soon as the video starts. And she wants to talk about FFG exploiting BBJ. We've seen more of Julia than we have of BBJ on FFG's channel. So you've got nothing to say about FFG and BBJ, Chantal. Nothing at all.
Hi. All right, today, let me rip the receipt off. The price of everything was 5 KD, 100 fills. So that was the total price. Let me lift my one set of sleeves. America's Premier Cheesesteak. Great steak.
That's not diet food. So, Miss, I'm going to get healthy. I'm on a health journey. That's not diet food. That didn't last very long. What happened to, I really love the taste of this food, Chantal? What happened to that? You were saying, oh, it tastes so good. This is really good. Guess it wasn't that good because you went right back to the fast food, didn't you? Of course you did.
My favorite. Everything is my favorite. All right.
You know, Chantal, the only thing more gross, it's not the food going into your mouth. It's what's coming out. What goes in is gross. What comes out is even more gross.
Better shape up. You better understand.
Look at the reaction here. She's not even eating the food. She's singing. She's happy. This is her happy place. Eating the fast food is her happy place. She wasn't acting this way with that diet food. Look at her. She's giddy.
Want this bag? Oh my gosh. All right. I know. I've been doing mostly in-home videos, but I'm still injured, okay?
No, you're not. And even if you are, eating all that's going to make it better? Tell me exactly how loading up on carbs and fat and sugar is helping you heal from your injury. Please explain that to me. I'd love to know how ingesting thousands of calories you don't need is going to help you heal. That's going to help out with your back pain. I would think it's going to do the opposite. Since part of your problem with your back is your weight, if you're eating thousands of calories you don't need, which is going to make you bigger, that's just going to put you in more pain, moron.
Okay. So, all right. Let's get to. Okay, this is going to be a really good meal because honestly,
She's so happy to eat that fast food. She's practically out of breath. Listen to her. She can't even hold still, like a little girl with a toy.
I really just don't feel like eating the diet food today. So
you don't feel like eating it any day. You just did that for Salah or for the camera or for YouTube, but you weren't happy about it. We all saw that. And when people pointed that out, how you were basically frowning with your eyebrows that you hated it, you hated that cheesecake, you hated that pudding. You decided, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to go back to my fast food. Why not?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but why am I saying sorry to people for what I eat? Should be saying sorry to myself. Sorry, stomach, but I'm having cheese sticks today. Have some Diet Pepsi.
So all you VIBs that you're like, you're behind Chantal, you support her getting healthy. Do you get it now? She's not interested. So any advice you might have to give her, any support you might have to give her for getting healthy, it's going to go nowhere. Do y'all get it now? She's got a serious problem with food. She needs inpatient, but she'll never go. She is not interested in good health. She's interested in her health getting worse and catering to a certain genre of people that all they want to do is watch her eat. That's how she makes her money. That's how she's been making her money on camera and off YouTube. She's not interested in her health. She'll come on camera and say, "Oh, I was so out of breath. Oh, my weight is a problem." But she's really not invested in the idea of getting healthy. So, any of you over there that you believe this woman's going to get healthy at some point, look, save yourself the trouble, save yourself the aggravation, stop believing in her because she doesn't believe in herself enough to change. And she has no excuse. She's got all the time, energy, and money in the world to fix things, and she's not interested. She loves talking about her pain and the pain of others and causing pain to herself and others just to have a topic of conversation. Do you get it now? This is not someone who is interested in their health, nor will they ever be. So if you're interested in Chantal in that way, and if you're hoping for her in that way, you're wasting your time.
Diet Pepsi. All right. Let's just talk crap today. Let's eat crap and talk crap, okay? Who am I going to target today? Well, you'll find out. Oh,
Yeah, does that look healthy? Take a good look at that. There you go. This is classic Chantal right here. Chili cheese fries, whole lot of them too. That's like a two-person portion. And we've got the mozzarella sticks. So even though she doesn't have a gallbladder, what is she eating? Cheese. Shouldn't be eating cheese with no gallbladder. Oh, and don't forget about the soda. Sugar. Diabetes is high, Chantal. This is your life. This is your health. Do as you will, eat what you want. But if you get to a point where you're very, very sick or in the hospital, don't you dare come crying to us. We don't want to hear it. At all. Period.
chili cheese fries. Yummy. I've been craving them. And I ordered the A1 steak sandwich, which I guess it has A1 sauce and cheese, provolone cheese, and peppers and tomatoes and lettuce. And of course, some mozzarella sticks. Let's have one now.
You know what I love? I love the fact that she does these types of videos and she's all smirky and smarmy about it. Like she's hurting anybody else but her by eating this. I'm going to eat this food to spite my haters. So I told the only one that's affected by those calories is you. So if you're eating to spite people or to flip the middle finger, it's ridiculous and it's stupid. You're only hurting yourself doing this, not us. We're happy and healthy over here. Us peasants that cook our meals. You hurt yourself though for no reason. But go ahead.
Bismillah. And Beauty Bite. Peppercorn ranch.
See, she wasn't having this reaction with the diet food, was she? Nope. She's in her happy place. Completely in her happy place. Oh, stop catering to the feeders. You did that for them. Stop that.
Why does this food make us fat? Why? All right. So I want to choke. Hi, baby
Then
girl.
don't stuff your mouth so full of food you can't swallow it. How about that? Take smaller bites.
I'm going to talk crap today about people of Twitter. So,
But I thought you hated Twitter. You said you'd never go on Twitter. So why are you back on Twitter, Chantal? Why? Nobody invited you over there. Why'd you make a Twitter account?
I don't have a Twitter. I haven't had a Twitter in my life for more than like a day. And I haven't had.
You know why she hates Twitter? Because Twitter is, in some essence, like the Wild West. You guys know when I do my reacts, I show some really cool stuff from Twitter. It's not all bad, but it's like the Wild West, and people say what they want there, pretty much. That's why she hates Twitter. She can't censor people. She can't control their thoughts. She can't just ring up somebody like she can on YouTube and say, hey, get rid of this person for me. No. People speak kind of more uncensored on Twitter than they do on YouTube. That's why she hates Twitter.
That one day Twitter for like ever. Hey, baby girl. Sorry, my cat is too cute to ignore. Deal with it. So, I love chili cheese fries. I haven't had them in forever.
Okay, before we even get started, I apologize in advance for any gross eating noises. You guys know I hate it. I don't like seeing her eat, not my favorite thing. I am so hating this series of mukbang videos she's doing, but yet that's all she wants to do because she's lazy. She doesn't want to do actual content. She just wants to be lazy and take the cheap, easy way out.
Kitty bite. Mm. Well, the chili is spicy, man. Tastes like buffalo sauce chili. Mmm. Anyway. But I got a tip from somebody about something on Twitter. I decided to fight back. And these people can't cry because they're the ones doing the bullying and harassing, and then they cry when people fight back. Screw you. That makes me vile. Oh well. Don't talk shit about somebody every day and then cry when they fight back. Kiss it. All right, so with that out of the way.
This is Chantal and her victimhood. She's always got to appear the victim. Oh, I never attacked anybody. They attacked me first. We were all ready to move on from the BBJ subject. You're the one that keeps bringing it up. You're always trying to spin things back around like, oh, I was defending myself. No, you're just a mean, nasty, angry person. You need a reason to rage. And you can't rage like you normally do in Canada. You got to kind of reel it back in since you're in Kuwait. You got to behave yourself. And I'm sure all that rage and anger and self loathing and self hatred is bottled up inside you, dying to come out. So once in a while, you got to let it out. You know, Chantal, if you went back to Canada, you could do what you want to do without restriction. I'm just saying.
I decided to make an account. I'm not going to post anything. But I've been reporting all the bully accounts. And there's too many. Like, I'm never going to.
You big idiot. So you have a new account called Clear as Crystal. And you're reporting all the Foodie Beauty stuff. But your name on Twitter is not Foodie Beauty. Do you see the problem? Your account name is Clear as Crystal. So if you're going after people for bullying, you can't say, hey, I'm Foodie Beauty, and they're talking about me. Moron. You're so stupid.
Finish this. And I'm just thinking, like, These people seriously have no place on the internet. Like,
And neither do you. You should get off the internet for a while and go take care of yourself. Stop being so fixated on everything internet related. That's your problem. You have no life off of the internet. Go outside and touch some grass and hug some trees and water some plants or something.
all they do is create negativity and bullying and horrible things. Like, some of the things people were saying about me, I was like, my feelings are not hurt, obviously.
Well, if they're not hurt, if you don't care, why are you on Twitter? You're trying to be the hall monitor on Twitter, on another platform that is not YouTube. So what people choose to say on Twitter is not your business, is it? If they want to talk crap about you on Twitter, that's on Twitter. Why does it bother you? Mind your business.
I mean, I don't even know these people. And if I did, I'm sure I would feel better about myself. But like, what the heck? You know what it is for me? You know what bothers me about it?
Tell us. I'm dying to know.
It's the audacity and hypocrisy of these people. That they feel it's so necessary to be on top of everything I do and twist my words out of context and try to make me look like a vile person.
Well, Chantal, nobody has to make you look like a vile person. You do a great job all on your own, a really stellar job. We don't have to make you look like anything. You are doing fine by yourself. Really, you're doing fantastic in that regard. Fantastic.
While being a vile person.
And by the way, madam, you are a big hypocrite. Because back in your heyday, during the early part years of your channel, you didn't mind the reaction channels because you understood how it worked. People react to you, but that got your name further around on YouTube. It might bring people to your channel. You might get some super chats out of it or membership signups or something. So you were fine with it. And it's only when you hooked up with Natter and everything just started going sideways and your money started going down, that's when you minded. And that has nothing to do with the reaction channels. It has everything to do with your sucky content that you've not even bothered to change. You think the formula that worked 4 years ago still works. It doesn't. Times have changed. Mukbangs aren't as popular. The mukbang channels that are out there, they've stepped it up about 100 notches just to keep up, just to keep people interested. They're not just sitting down with some normal fast food and calling it a day. No, they're going all out to make it an experience. You, not so much. You're not keeping up with the times. You're not understanding. You have to evolve. You got to give people some real entertainment to keep them watching. The only reason why you hate the reaction channels is because we call you on all your BS, number one. Number two, we get more engagement. Three, we're more entertaining. Four, because our numbers are better than yours. Even mine, believe it or not. I'm not even at 5K yet. And if I get like 1K views on my videos, my numbers percentage wise look better than yours, because out of a 92, 93K channel, you have less than 25% of your audience watching you. Not good numbers. Yours suck. Miss Queen of YouTube, Miss YouTube Celebrity, your numbers suck. To the point where you buy subs. Yes, you do. We caught you doing it on live. Yep. You want to keep your sub number up, but it doesn't improve your other numbers. And you're so desperate that you'll reach into the closet and pull out past drama to talk about, trying to get people mad at you, that when you go live, you might get some hate super chats. That's not even working anymore.
How are you going to put a tweet of me doing something, I don't know, normal, and then be like, ew, you disgusting piece of shit fat ass? Like, and then say that I'm the vile person. Like,
Chantal, how many community posts have you made of FFG posting vile pictures of her? You and your little hateful moments when it's late at night and Salah isn't there and he's not coming home till 3 in the morning. You get a wild hair and you decide, I want to post a bunch about FFG. And you'll sit down, you'll pick up like Canva or PixArt or something, and you'll start making some hateful pictures of her. And you'll make a bunch of community posts and then you delete them. So you spend a lot of time being hateful, ma'am, for no reason. And you know what I love for you? You know what I really love right now? Let me share it with you. I'll share a little secret with you. I love the most the fact that back in the day when you got mad, you'd fire up a live stream and you'd make money off your rage. And because you're with Salah, the only place you can really rage is on your community post. So you're raging for free these days and making no money off of that. I love that for you. I really, really do. I love the fact that you're raging and making no money because I know how much you hate to do things for free. But the community tab is the only place you can rage. I love it the most.
are you kidding? No, they're just burnt. They're burnouts. Right, Julia? It's a cult of hate. And maybe I can't control what the internet says about me.
You can't. So don't even try.
But do you guys like not find that social media platforms have more of a duty to monitor that kind of stuff?
Okay, slow your roll and slow down and stop right now. You, ma'am, you on YouTube, you shouldn't have a channel. You've broken every terms of service there is. Coming on camera, half naked, intoxicated, to the point where you're ready to pass out, doing all the offensive things you've done. You're complaining about social media platforms and what they allow when you're the biggest rule breaker on YouTube and you had your channel taken away and then given back. You're going to really complain about other people.
You know what I mean? It's incredibly vile. Like, I don't get it.
You know, the internet is not Burger King. You can't have it your way all the time. You can't control all social media platforms. You can't silence people. You can't stop them from having their thoughts or expressing their thoughts. Just get over it, Chantal.
Or forums like Kiwi Farms. I don't know the obsession with that with like people that are dumb. Like, well, Kiwi Farm says this. Kiwi, like, who cares? They stalk and harass people. Are you kidding me? Like, the internet doesn't want you. The normal internet doesn't.
See, that's another forum that has nothing to do with YouTube. And yes, the farmers, the Kiwi farms, they have an entire thread just for Chantal. That's about 7,000, 8,000 pages in length. They've been keeping track of her for a while. So she's on YouTube. And I guess all the activity on YouTube is not enough for her bored little mind. She's going to wander over to Twitter and get mad on Twitter. And then she's going to go over to Kiwi Farms and read everything they have to say about her. What about the happily married life, Chantal? I thought you were happily married. Shouldn't you be spending time with your husband? Oh, I'm sorry, your rent-a-husband. My bad. Shouldn't you be spending time with him? He's supposedly there all the time, right? Apparently not, because you got all this time to run all over YouTube, run all over Twitter, try to block and ban people, and Kiwi Farms, spending all your time doing that stuff. Tell me again about this happily married life that you have that we should all be jealous of.
Doesn't want you. Take a hint. Like, how low can you be? You don't get paid to do this. You feel it necessary after getting kicked off of the normal internet for being vile to go and try your hardest to go into the deep web to be pieces of crap? I'll never get that. Seriously. Basement dwelling weirdos. My God.
Not Chantal throwing shade on people that live in a basement when she's in the equivalent of a human hamster cage without the hamster wheel.
I'll never get it. Whatever floats your boat. If you feel fulfilled in life, being a member of Kiwi Farms and contributing to like 18,000 pages talking about somebody in depth, you're a weird psycho.
Repeat after me, y'all. Shut up, Chantal. I know we're all thinking it right now. I'm thinking it. Shut up, Chantal. Complaining about what other people say on other forums, you're just ridiculous. You are. This just proves that that's all you do with your time. Trying to police other people when really you should police yourself. If you put some of the energy that you put on running after other people and finding out their thoughts, making up stock accounts, you put some of that energy towards improving yourself, you would go far. You're putting all of your energy in the wrong freaking place.
I would rather be the subject of Kiwi Farms than be a part of Kiwi Farms. Because if you're a part of Kiwi Farms, you have a lot of soul searching to do. A lot of them are
Says the person who doesn't even have a soul.
probably edgy atheists anyways. I mean, you're wasting your time. I'm sure most people don't give a crap what you say about them on there. But they target, like, what bugs me is they target vulnerable individuals, people with autism, people with, trans community. They're disgusting people. The rhetoric they spew on there, it's disgusting. I love how people act like they're never going to have to account for the things they do and say on this planet. All right, let's try this. Beauty bite. I never used to like A1 sauce. That's good. So I'm just going off on what I'm observing.
You know, Chantal, all the things you're complaining about is not just some random stuff that pops up on your phone with no warning. You're seeking out these things. You run around on YouTube all day long looking for anything about you. Now you're going on Twitter. Now you're confessing you're on Kiwi Farms looking. You're seeking out anything about you. The narcissist in you just needs attention, doesn't it? I want to make sure they're talking about me. I'm talking about BBJ again. Let's see how much that makes people angry. I know what you're doing. You're making people real mad right now. You're hoping that the next live chat you do, you're going to get a bunch of hate super chats. And I'm not telling people what to do. This is just some advice. Understand that this person, Foodie Beauty, she is a person that she is emotionally manipulative. And she knows how to manipulate negative emotion for her benefit, meaning get people angry to the point where they're so mad they super chatter. Let me save you the trouble. There's not a single thing you can say, there's not a single insult you can give to Foodie that will make her feel bad or change her mind about who she is and what she's doing. Understand that. If you have a moment where you're angry at Foodie and you want to say something to her, just because you say it in a super chat doesn't mean she's going to listen. So why bother? You get mad at Foodie and you're tempted to say something to her in a super chat or a super sticker, pause and think about what you're doing. You're giving somebody money that A, doesn't freaking deserve it, and you're supporting bad behavior. You're reinforcing it. You're doing exactly what she wants. So do as you will. It's your money. You can do what you want here on YouTube. You got free will, but just understand that she might be just kicking the hornet's nest in preparation for her next live so that she profits off of all the anger that she's causing in people.
I just picture like a bunch of lonely people at their computers all day, waiting for updates on kiwi farms, like it's like a big event in their day.
And what exactly do you do all day, Foodie? You sit in that small apartment, bored out of your mind. You can't even go outside because it's too hot. And you sit on that floor or on the couch or in the bed, scrolling on your phone, looking for reasons to get mad, looking for anything said about you. So, boy, your life sure sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Very odd. Mm. And they're morons because they like to act self righteous. They like to act like they're doing a good deed. You know, talking all that crap and then saying, well, we don't encourage you to go real life. But they'll allow on their forum members to post addresses and personal information and doxes of these people, knowing that their members are going to do something with that information. Why post it then? Just to be curious? Like, seriously, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You have to be an idiot to even say that. You think that, like, I guess that gets rid of the liability on their part? I don't know.
As I understand it, Kiwi farmers, they're against cow tipping. Their philosophy is let the cows graze in the field, don't tip the cows. And you'd be considered a cow, Chantal. So no cow tipping.
Anyways, you'll never be bullied or made fun of like that by someone doing better than you. So if you're ever a target of these people, let me tell you, and I am a target. And if I can just like whatever through their
You having your own thread on Kiwi farms and them talking about you is not them targeting you. They're just talking on a forum about you. Just like those of us that are reactors to you, We're just reacting to the content that you yourself provide, but that is not attacking you. We're just giving our opinions to anybody that wants to listen. Someone doesn't want to listen, they don't have to watch the react videos. They can go somewhere else on YouTube. I mean, there's plenty of places on YouTube to go. Anybody out there expressing their opinion, their feelings, it's not an attack. No one has to hurt you, Chantal. No one anywhere on any forum has to expend any energy to hurt you because you're doing a doggone good job hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself right now eating this food that you really shouldn't be having. You are contributing to your bad health. You're the one that should be going to therapy and you're not going. So you're always coming forward and saying, I'm defending myself, implying that people are attacking you. At the same time, you're hurting yourself.
They're bullshit. Let me tell you. "99% chance these people are way more pathetic than they pretend to be, than they pretend that they're not. And 99% of the time, it's projection."
Well, here's what I think. I think you're projecting. I think you're in Kuwait. You are miserable. You're unhappy. This whole fake marriage you got going on, it's not what you thought it would be. Yet you're not going to swallow your pride and admit defeat and come back to Canada. You'd rather stay in Kuwait and be miserable than let that happen. You know, your pride's getting in the way, like I said. You will choke on your pride before you swallow defeat and go, let's just do the right thing and let's just get out of Kuwait and let's go back to Canada. You've got such a vendetta against people that you feel are your enemies. I can't let the enemies know they've won and they were right. So even though I'm wrong, I'm going to insist that I'm right. You remind me of a guy sitting at a poker table that he keeps losing his butt with every hand, sitting there losing every chip. But rather than admit defeat and walk away with a little bit of chips he's got left, you'll sit down at that table and you will expend every chip until the last one is gone before you get up and walk away. You just won't admit that you were wrong and you're stupid. And this whole thing of being Kuwait with this fake marriage with someone who doesn't love you is stupid. And doing this kind of content that you know you shouldn't be doing is stupid and dangerous. It's dangerous for your health. You won't accept any help. You don't look for any help. What can we do? We're just reacting to you. If you don't like what we have to say, don't listen. Don't watch. You don't like what people on Twitter are saying? Don't go there. You don't like the kiwi farmers? Don't go there either. Find something else to pay attention to.
Or, I don't know. Spiritually stunted, uneducated people. They are unemployed people. They have nothing to do. They have nothing to do, and they have the internet. Worst combination. I know you're thinking, well, you don't have a job.
No, you don't.
I earn money, right? So yeah, I do.
I wouldn't call what you do as earning money. You don't earn your money. You really don't. You don't even put effort into your videos or your live streams. You sit down with your shisha, which is annoying, and you smoke and you babble about nothing. How is that earning money? And without YouTube, you would have nothing, Chantal. You're lucky to be on YouTube making the money that you do. And the only reason why you have the channel that you have and make the money that you make is because you got on YouTube 4 or 5 years ago when the mukbang craze was high. And you're skating on the vapors of your past glory, and there's not much left. So sitting there all smarky and smirky saying, I have a job, I'm earning money. Barely. And how are you earning money? By trading 100% of your health for a paycheck that is getting smaller by the day. And in the meantime, your health is getting worse. And the reason why you won't go to the doctor, I feel, is because if you went to the doctor, you'd have to have Salah with you, which means he's going to have to translate a lot of things, which means he's going to find out exactly what's wrong with you and how bad it really is. And you're terrified of that. You're terrified of him finding out just how sick you are, because he might dump you on the spot. He might find out you're a walking liability on two legs.
Entertaining you people. But not only that, even if I didn't have a job and I just sat on my ass all day with my thumbs up it.
Anybody want to tell her? That's what she's doing right now.
I would still not log into a hate forum and spew crap about others.
But you have a hate forum. It's your own channel. You use your channel to spew whatever hate you want because you want to make money on it. You would never go to somewhere like Twitter or Kiwi Farms and do it for free. No, you want to spew your hate and get paid for it. That's what you want to do. And any man that comes within 5 feet of you that you're fixated on, you find men that are needing money, needing something, you draw them into your world, you set it up to where they depend financially upon you, and you put them in a position of, I'll take care of you financially, but don't you dare leave me. Because if you try to leave, you try to escape from me, I'll make your life a living hell. I'll get on my channel. I will say awful lies about you. My members and my subs will harass you. So in essence, you hold those men hostage. Because no man escapes Chantal. Believe that. Not until she lets you go. And she's not going to let you go until there's nothing left for her to take from you. And there's nothing more for you to give her. That's how she plays the game. She's not about that life of being with a man that has a choice whether he wants to be with her or not. She wants to find people that are maybe not so good as far as finances. Throwing out the golden bait, see if they bite. Once they bite, once they're on the hook, she's got you. And she won't let you go. So if Salah ever tried to leave Chantal, best believe she would be salty about it. She'd be bitter about it. She'd be angry about it. And she would come on and make up a whole bunch of lies. And that would be her new arc. Oh, he hurt me. He was cruel to me. You guys just don't even know. She put on the fake alligator tears. Yeah, she'd go through all that. We've already been through that with Natter. I'm not saying he was a good guy. He was a bad guy. He was a scumbag. But we get a repeat of that with Salah if he ever tried to leave her.
What they're wearing, what they're eating. Zoom in on where they are so we can research the stores. Come up with conspiracy theories. I have an idea. There's still no cure for cancer. How about you focus on that? Not smart enough, right? I swear. A1 sauce kind of tastes like, you know when someone's frying a greasy steak and it smells like the whole kitchen? So at the end of the day, I don't care if you think I'm fat, if you think I'm gross, if you think my husband won't touch me, if you think that I'm a loser, because I think you're all degenerates with no life. So I guess we're at a standstill.
Yay, degenerates. I'm a degenerate. It's okay. We're all degenerates. It's all right, y'all. We are degenerates. We're peasants. We're peasants because we can't afford takeout 3 times a day. We're all just a bunch of lowly, degenerate peasants. I'm okay with that. I am completely okay with being a degenerate because I'm a healthy degenerate. Because I can walk a couple of miles, no problem. I can stand up and go somewhere, no problem. I can walk outside my front door because it's not locked. I'm not locked in the place where I live. I don't have to pay people to be around me. So I'm okay with being a degenerate, a peasant. I'm completely okay with that.
Seriously. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. Why do I eat so fast? I don't chew my food. You know what I realized about myself? I don't like chewing a lot because I don't like the feeling of the mushy food in my mouth. Like it grosses me out.
I got a different theory. I think Chantal is a rebel even to her own body. See, we as people, when you don't have a problem with food, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes for your body for body to produce the chemical pectin, which is a chemical that signals your brain to let you know you're full. In my opinion, Chantal, when she sits down to eat, she's racing against the clock. She's literally racing against her own body responses to get as much food down her throat as she can before she starts to feel full. She hates the fact that she's full and she can't eat another bite. So she chooses a lot of the softer foods, the mushy foods, coating everything in sauces so she can get it down faster.
Weird, eh? Never said I was normal. But at least I'm not a hate channel.
Yeah, you are. How many times have you talked about FFG? You never shut up about FFG. And when it suits you, you'll pick out a handful of reaction channels and talk about them too. But mostly about FFG.
I defend myself. Not in a nice way.
You know what's funny about her saying she's defending herself? I do my reacts here. And you guys see when I react to her, if it's not her doing a video like this, if she does a live chat, I include the live chat portion. So you guys can see all the people that are talking and what their handles are. Do you guys ever see even one reaction channel in her chat, whether it's live chat or VIB chat, that's harassing her, saying nasty comments? Because I haven't. There's not a single reaction channel that goes in her chat and just gives her a bunch of ruckus. But I'll tell you what, this one right here has been caught in many reaction channels chats, lurking about, making nasty comments, saying awful things. So we don't go to her chats and harass her. We let her just do what she does. But when it suits her, she'll like wander into people's chats and be rude. So how are you defending yourself, Chantal, if we leave you alone in your space to do what you do?
And I you know what I really can't stand? Ugh. The virtue signalers who Aren't you Muslim? It's not very Muslim of you to say those bad words or to wear lipstick. Are you religious? Even if you are Muslim, one thing that Muslims also don't do, if you're going to point them out, is pick on other people or judge other Muslims how they worship. Whatever I do that's haram or wrong is between me and God. I don't need a mere human who also is sinful to correct me on my behavior. Thank you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. The chili was made with like Frank's hot sauce. So hot. These are
Literally, nobody cares. Nobody cares, Chantal.
like the best cheese sticks, I swear. Mm. So yeah, Twitter, a bunch of idiots and losers, I swear. I've never seen such a miserable bunch. People creating communities around one person to hate on them. Like bombastic side eye.
Well, I'll throw you a bombastic side eye right back. Because you cannot deny, Chantal, that you would design your content specifically with the reaction channels in mind. You made it your business to do the most outrageous, triggering things, to say the most triggering things, just so the reaction channels would cover you. You cannot deny that. So at the same time, you're spitting on us and saying, those awful people, those hateful people. You design your content specifically for the reaction channels. And you still do to this day, even with this video. I'm going to say everything to make everybody mad at me. You know the reaction channels watch. You know they react. You know they're going to have opinions. So you're probably made this video and then you're probably running around on Twitter right now, running to Kiwi Farms right now, running around to see if anybody's got a live chat scheduled because the narcissist in you needs to be fed. Your number one addiction is attention. It's not food. Food's pretty high up there. It's number two. But your number one problem is attention. You need attention. You have to be the center of attention at all times. If you're not, that really makes you upset. And the one thing that a person like yourself who needs attention hates the most is not getting attention. That's why you freaked out when there was a blackout once for one day. You freaked all the way out. Does that make sense? Oh, I don't like them covering me, but if they're not covering me, I'm going to freak out about it. I'm going to complain. You wanted that attention and you still do. And you are deathly afraid of what would happen if we all started covering somebody else. You're so afraid of that, of us covering, say, Amber or somebody else, somebody coming along and knocking off your crown and taking it for themselves. You are terrified because your channel is in a tailspin right now. It's circling the drain and you don't know how to stop it. What would stop it is you stopping this nonsensical content that makes no sense where you're hurting your health and do something positive. But I don't think you can do that. I don't think you have it in you. I really don't think so. I think you're too far gone. And the only thing that can help you is an inpatient, and you will never go. But you're struggling to say anything, do anything for FFG or any other React channel to talk about you. You're terrified of the possibility that everybody will just move on and move away from you. And what's going to happen when that happens? Well, you're tempting everyone to do it by doing these mukbangs back to back because they're boring. They're so boring. And the only person you're hurting doing this crap is you. So make your choice.
Criminal offensive side eye. Burnt steak kitchen. The bread is so soft. Fried onions, A1 sauce, provolone, fried peppers, lettuce, tomato. And I think mayonnaise.
You know, I think one of the main reasons why she hated that diet food, on top of the fact that it didn't give her the same brain sugar rush, the fact that there weren't like huge portions and she couldn't unhinge her jaw and make those jaw popping noises. She wanted to do that again. She couldn't do that with the smaller portions.
You don't act like a traditional Muslim. I'm not one.
You're not a Muslim woman, period. I don't care if you did take if you did the vow or the prayer. I say that because you're not a Muslim woman at heart. Those beliefs are not in your heart. That's why you feel free to do the things that you do and say the things that you say. It is my opinion and the opinion of other people. You're cosplaying at this. Completely cosplaying. You don't mean any of it. And if we're going to go even further, and I'm going to put this out there to you, I think in the beginning with your channel, you were catering to the feeder people. Yes, you were, and you still are. But I think even in that realm, you're trying to create a niche within a niche. You know, to make yourself stand out, to maybe make some more money on the side. Like regular feedie content, that's easy to find. But to find a Muslim woman catering to that niche is unique. Because I'm sure there's not many Muslim women doing this in the way that you're doing. Maybe that's why you pass out your Instagram and your email, Chantal, so they can contact you privately for custom videos and pictures. Is that where all this extra money's coming from? Yeah, I think so. But it's not from YouTube. You're not doing well on YouTube. Are you making enough money doing YouTube to buy Salah the new laptop, the new iPhone, buy him a car? And now you're talking about getting him a gaming system? Where's that money coming from, Chantal? Where? Not from YouTube. Where's it coming from? Not from his end. He's a rent-a-husband. You're renting him. He's not going out and working. I think you're cosplaying at this to create a niche within a niche, to cater to a certain genre of people. They might be paying you for content on the side, and you just simply use your channel as a gateway to have contact with those people who might be interested in that.
I'm from the West, and I'm a new revert. You know. Oh, mushrooms too. I'm gonna be addicted to these now. Uh-oh.
Oh, shut up. Hurry up and finish eating. I don't want to see you eat no more.
Just saying.
And by the way, Chantal, can you wash your hands a little more? It's so obvious you don't wash your hands. All the ink that was on your fingers is all gone, and the ink on the side is not scrubbed off yet, which shows us that you're not washing your hands. You know, she talks about, I spend all day cleaning. Guys, I'm so busy. I spend all day cleaning. Listen to me. If she were doing the kind of cleaning that she was talking about, all that ink should be gone. Anybody's ever done some serious heavy duty cleaning, you know that. Like your hands are wet, you're scrubbing everything. But she's cleaning, guys. Then why isn't all the ink gone?
My head is almost all off. My cat's sleeping right behind me. I need a breather for a minute. So Howie, I have to show.
Okay, so she's full. She should stop here. What she's doing is she's taking a breath, waiting a few minutes for her stomach to digest, and then she's going to go right back to eating.
More of my pets off. I think maybe we'll do a vlog on the couple's channel. You know, with the pets, more pet care. Playing with them and brushing and stuff. I brush her every day, by the way.
About that.
I'm getting her used to the brush. She's not used to it, really. So she thinks it's like a play toy. But she's starting to get more used to it and relaxing more. And just like Sam, like he loved being brushed, him and BBJ.
Yeah, about that. So you've gone on and on and on about proof of life for BBJ. You know, where are the pictures of BBJ, French fry girl? Where's the video? Hey, I got a question for you, Chantal. What about some Sam pictures? What about some Sam videos? You said that you had access to Sam, that you knew the person that had Sam. Where's his proof of life? We saw one picture of Sam shaved because of all the dander in his fur. You're insisting that French fry girl come forward with something. What about some pictures of Sam? Some videos? Since you swear you know where he is. Not that whoever has Sam is obligated to give those things. I don't think you have access to Sam anymore. But I'm just saying, you're coming at FFG insisting on things that you have no right to insist upon. What about something about Sam? How's he doing?
The minute I would get the brush out, they would come running. They love it. So, yeah. What else? That is so filling. It's so delicious. It is really good. The bread is really soft.
What I tell you? So she's full. She did that long inhale, exhale. That means you are full. She waited a minute. We're going to go right back to eating. That's her eating problem at work, y'all.
And the steak is like not gross and sinewy and chewy. Yum. I don't really like the lettuce on it though. Fruit fly. It's from all that fruits and vegetables I bought. By the way,
Oh no. So we have fruit flies there too? I've been asking the question, where are the figs? Remember, she bought all those figs. She bought a whole bunch of fruit. Chantal, the fruit flies would not be around if you ate the fruit. They're around because they're attracted to the smell of the fruit. But you kept insisting that you had figs every morning. You had fruit every morning. We've all been asking, where is the fruit, Chantal? You've not been eating it. That's where.
we do eat
Wasting all that money on good food. What a shame.
fruit like every day, like a huge bowl of it. I promise that if we bought all that fruit and veg, we would eat it. And the salads, yeah, everything is like, you don't see me eat much of it on camera, but.
You know what's funny? This just really occurred to me. It's really funny and odd, y'all, that she won't show herself eating the healthy food, like the breakfast, like eating the figs and whatnot. She won't show that. But she'll get on camera and show us this. Why not show herself eating the fruit? Why this? Why does she insist on showing the unhealthy stuff and not the healthy stuff? Isn't that odd?
There are many other hours in the day, so, but I also eat other things with it, obviously. But the fruit's almost finished. I love watermelon and cantaloupe and mangoes a lot.
By the way, Chantal, if you're having bee moments alone, and if that is your manipulative way to try to get Salah to spend more time with you, you're kind of putting out the vibe of, I don't have any self control and I lose control when you're not here. Therefore, you have to be here with me all the time. That's manipulative and that's wrong. And as I've said previously, it breeds a lot of bitterness and resentment. And it makes a person not want to spend time with you. If you're trying to manipulate Salah through your problem with food to spend more time with you, that's not cool.
I love berry season in Canada.
Since when have you ever eaten berries?
All this time these people are talking, I had never even seen one tweet. Not one.
They probably have you all blocked by now because trust me, it doesn't take long for word to get around on Twitter. So that little account that you created, everybody knows about it now, or they're going to know about it. Might as well just delete that account.
Because I never had a Twitter.
What's up, clear as crystal?
I get communications from people who say, I can't wait for you to die. I can't wait for your liver to give out.
Wait a minute, ma'am. You just said that you haven't had a Twitter account in a while. So you just created an account and you're not even doing it under Foodie Beauty. So how would people be able to send you messages? You lying again.
Be careful what you wish for when you wish ill on others. It will come back to you in ways you can't imagine.
Now I know she's lying. Now I know she's lying and people are not sending her messages like that because that is extreme. And Twitter does have rules against messages of that extremity. And they will suspend your account or they'll put you in Twitter jail for a while or take your account away. So I doubt she was getting those kinds of messages.
More than likely, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you or a family member will get sick if you wish ill on other people. But what is this? A vegetable? No. Um, I almost choked and died, as I'm about to say.
Oh, stop that. You know what she's doing? She's imitating Amberlyn Reed. Amberlyn Reed did a video where she talked about nearly choking on something. So now she's got to bring it up repeatedly. Oh, I almost choked. I almost died. No, you didn't. And isn't it funny the night that you talked about, like, you almost had a medical emergency? You said that you felt dizzy, lightheaded, you vomited, and then after that, you had a bee moment. Isn't that weird? You were feeling really awful, but after you felt really awful, you had a bee moment. So I guess you were okay for that.
Stay mad because I'll be around for a long time.
You sure about that? Are you protecting your health so you can be around for a long time? Because I don't know why, Chantal, but you insist on punishing your body. What did your body ever do to you that you're going to sit there and torture it like this? Like you're punishing your body for something. You're mad at it. And you keep hurting yourself, but nobody can stop you. Your life is your choice.
If I have to do it out of spite, I will.
Oh, there we go. Oh, reference to FFG and the girl gang having the spite diet. Why can't you just take care of your health just because, Chantal? Like I said, you're entirely too focused on people on the internet and flipping in the middle finger. Way too focused. Hurry up and finish eating. I'm bored with you.
I alternate between BBJ and Sam voice.
Please don't. You know what? I can't take any more. Let me just refresh and see if we have any comments here. Okay, I don't want to see that. What are the comments? We'll include those too. Jesse says, you'll never lose weight with this mindset with your food. Eating has to be a way of life. If this is what you are craving, eat the chili cheese fries today. What? No, she doesn't need that. The steak sandwich tomorrow and the most mozzarella sticks the next day. None of this is healthy for her, though. These are not healthy foods. This is all junk food. How would that be good for her? Then you've satisfied your cravings and not overwhelmed your body and turned to excess fat. Bad advice. Very bad. If she's got a problem with fast food, she needs to stay away from fast food. Uh, Crafty says, no travel, no religion, no walking. You've given up everything just to eat what you want. No hate here. I would tell my best friend the same thing if they were doing this to their body. So enjoy your food because that's all you have left. Literally, it is. But remember, it's what she wanted. She wanted this. She was the one that chose to just give up her life in Canada. She could have stayed there and fixed herself. She chose to go to Kuwait knowing that she was going to be in a different country, different kinds of people, different environment, desert climate with extreme temperatures. She flew to that. And she just won't come home because she doesn't want to admit defeat. She doesn't like the idea of her coming home and then all of us saying, we told you so. Like her pride is just too big of a mouthful to swallow. She doesn't want to eat that humble pie. Melissa says, I don't feel like eating diet food today. That's your exact problem. You look at normal sized portions of normal food and instantly have the mindset that it's diet food or that you're on a diet. You can eat all the food types within moderation. It's these huge portions that are making you gain the weight that are extremely carb sugar heavy. You're always going to fail if you don't change your mindset. Well, to change your mindset, she needs therapy. She needs inpatient. And she's never going to get it because she can't take her camera into an inpatient facility and turn that and everyone in it into content. And the reason why she won't go to regular therapy, just sitting in a room with somebody and talking with them for the exact same reason. You know, she'd have to pay somebody to talk to her versus getting on her channel and using her audience as therapists. She wants them to pay her. She doesn't want to pay somebody else. That girl says, why do you hate yourself? There's no way you'd be doing this if you loved yourself. Seek a therapist and figure out how to control this food problem. You're hurting yourself, Chantal, and profiting off of it. Well, she's been doing that for years. Years. And it's only getting worse. Only getting worse. And a lot of people told her you shouldn't be doing this on YouTube, but she doesn't want to hear it at all. Let's see. Farmhouses, I feel like you have these moments of clarity where you realize how bad of a situation you are in. then you think you need to do some drastic diet like a 40-day fast, but then your problem takes over again. You're the one who said you can't even wear regular clothes anymore, and that's why you wear the abaya. You watched what's happening to Life by Jen. She went from mobile to wheelchair bound to bed bound, and then she passed away. You're close to being bound to a chair, unable to walk. I wish you could see that since you moved to Kuwait, your food problem has ramped up. The words people say on Kiwi Farms or Twitter don't matter when the food you keep gorging on yourself is actually hurting you. True. What we're saying on YouTube, on Twitter, on what they say on the farms, words are hurting her nearly as much as what she's doing to herself. And she's the only one with the power to stop hurting herself. It's all up to her. Let's see. Sue says, I thought you said the other day, no more soft drinks, diet or regular, and that you were going to continue eating more of a balanced diet, not fast food, question mark. She said, I had a weekday. Well, according to Chantal, she's been having a series of weekdays. I mean, she keeps telling us, oh, I ate the diet food, and then I had a bad moment last night. You know what a bad moment equals? A B moment. That's what she actually means. She doesn't want to use the B word, but that's what she means. So she's having nothing but B moments and bad moments and weak moments. She just doesn't want to say it. Let's see. So that's for some of the comment. Wait a minute. This person says it's FFG's fault for agitating her. You guys are really over there going to blame FFG for her problem with food. Let me tell you something. Chantal had this problem with food way before FFG came along. If you don't believe me, go to her channel and go all the way back. You'll see for yourselves. This problem with food existed way before FFG made her channel. FFG has not been around that long. She had this problem all the way back about 4 or 5 years ago when she was with BB. When she lived with her boyfriend BB, she was into her food problem then. She was hiding pizza boxes in the closet. She had an episode where she went to the hospital because she ate too much cheese. And when BB found out how bad it was, he did what he could do. He urged her to eat healthy. He urged her to go to the gym. She acted like she was doing it and then she quit. And then they broke up. So her problem with food's been going on for quite a while. This isn't just something that popped up right when FFG started her channel. This has been an ongoing issue, and it's only getting worse. And it got much worse after she went to Kuwait, because she's in Kuwait. She can't go anywhere. She can't do anything. She doesn't have a car. All she does is sit at home, and she's bored. And you will eat when you're bored. She's put on a tremendous amount of weight since she's been in Kuwait. So it's not FFG's fault. It's her fault. It's completely her fault. And she has the power to fix it, and she's not interested. So there is that. So that's it for this react. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you're tired of this nonsense, if you're tired of Chantal just going on and on and on about FFG, about the nonsense, the past issues, just put in the comments, just shut up, Chantal. Just shut up. Okay. Y'all have a good day today, and please take care.